Active, more active, the most active. Alert, more alert, the most alert. Aware, more aware, the most aware. Awkward, more awkward, the most awkward. Bored, more bored, the most bored. Boring, more boring, the most boring. Brilliant, more brilliant, the most brilliant. Capable, more capable, the most capable. Charming, more charming, the most charming. Cheerful, more cheerful, the most cheerful. Confused, more confused, the most confused. Curious, more curious, the most curious. Decent, more decent, the most decent. Delicate, more delicate, the most delicate. Desperate, more desperate, the most desperate. Distinct, more distinct, the most distinct. Dramatic, more dramatic, the most dramatic. Dreadful, more dreadful, the most dreadful. Educated, more educated, the most educated. Effective, more effective, the most effective. Emotional, more emotional, the most emotional. Exotic, more exotic, the most exotic. Faithful, more faithful, the most faithful. Familiar, more familiar, the most familiar. Fertile, more fertile, the most fertile. Flexible, more flexible, the most flexible. Formal, more formal, the most formal. Fragile, more fragile, the most fragile. Frequent, more frequent, the most frequent. Frightened, more frightened, the most frightened. Frustrated, more frustrated, the most frustrated. Grateful, more grateful, the most grateful. Handsome, more handsome, the most handsome. Honest, more honest, the most honest. Horrible, more horrible, the most horrible. Hostile, more hostile, the most hostile. Hopeful, more hopeful, the most hopeful. Ignorant, more ignorant, the most ignorant. Impolite, more impolite, the most impolite. Innocent, more innocent, the most innocent. Jealous, more jealous, the most jealous. Joyful, more joyful, the most joyful. Loyal, more loyal, the most loyal. Mature, more mature, the most mature. Miserable, more miserable, the most miserable. Modest, more modest, the most modest. Negative, more negative, the most negative. Normal, more normal, the most normal. Obvious, more obvious, the most obvious. Original, more original, the most original.